Hello, tiny phone people. So, we're back again, and it's not necessarily Traveller's Notebook related, but it is a bullet journal related. So, last video I did show my bullet journal. This is what I used to use before I switched to let me just grab it because it's just down here. Traveller's Notebook. I used to use A5 bullet journal, and I used to do the traditional bullet journal method. And as you can see, I was just as bad then as I was now, 2022. Used to do a monthly view, exactly the same, and then monthly tasks. Used to color code work, business things. Still quite like this, but I don't carry as many pens with me, colored pens. This was very much when I worked in a desk. So yes, that's in a Lit Lab, I believe it is. Yeah, Lit Lab Smart Case in green. Do like it, but they've just released something new. I thought I've got to give this a go. It's the Bullet Journal Pocket Edition. Now, not sure if I'm going to use it, but it's bullet journal. It's pocket sized. It's made by Leuchtturm. I do like their stuff. And I thought, give it a go. And then let's see what everybody else thinks about them. It's an interesting format. The packaging is wonderful. There's 3 in a pack, and I believe from memory, they set me back about £13, £14 maybe. I'm not sure. Forgotten now. Been on the shelf for quite some time, been meaning to film this video. But for £3, that's not bad going, in my opinion. 80-gram paper, GSM, 46 numbered pages in the corner, but they are set out interestingly. So the idea behind this is that when you would normally use a book this way, but rather than using it this way and opening it that way, you actually use it this way and open it that way, so that it becomes the same size as an A5 piece of paper. And it's an interesting idea of how to do it, yet it'll still fit into your pocket. The packaging, back to that, I got distracted quite easily, didn't I there? It's almost like I saw a squirrel or something and I went off on a tangent. Got the gold or bronze, I don't know, gold etching, I don't know, hopefully the camera picks it up. You can see it glistening when the light hits it. And then on the back, we have instructions. Maybe you can read it. I'm not 100% certain. Maybe if I were in the editing process, if you can't read that, I'll try and take a shot. And then some instructions. And it's all cardboard wrapped. So none of that pesky paper. So a peel. Look, first time opening, all live on camera. Pops open. Sticky blocks. What's that say? I can't read it because of my lighting. So something about taking back time. Be interesting. And then you've got some information about the course from Ryder Carroll on bulletjournal.com. And some information about the book on bulletjournal.com, the book that goes alongside bullet journaling and how to do it. And then furthermore, inside here, QR code, welcome to bullet journaling, and rapid login, tips and tricks, and then instructions, basically how to use it, all built into the packaging of the book, which in my opinion is genius, because who else uses packaging to be eco-friendly, because it's cardboard and recycling, but also as instructions. That is really good. Yeah, impressed there. We then have 3 pocket bullet journals. So I'll just get rid of 2 of them, put them to one side. They are the soft cover Leuchtturm. It's embossed or debossed in the back. Let's see if I can get the light to hit it. There you go. Bullet journal, Leuchtturm. We got the gold star on the front. And then, as I say, they're meant to open this way to give you a page. You've got information of the written by, intentions. The page is very interesting because it's got, you probably can't see it on my camera. I might have to zoom in on it. You can see how there's it's dot grid, but it's got dots to help you divide up into quarters. They're in the centre, like more dots here in the centre, and then more dots around the edge. We then have an index, and it says page 1 in the middle. So there's nothing stopping you using it this way, I guess. But realistically, it's meant to be used that way. So if you put that next to it's the same size. Exactly the same size. So yeah, if you're used to using these, but you want to have a pocket version, it's quite a handy way of doing it. What's on the next page? Oh, just 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So then it just numbers all the way back to 46. In the back, we have a bit of a pocket loop there. You slot some papers into there. And inside, you've got some stickers. So you've got the Januaries, and then you've got the numbers in black. These must be labels for labelling the spines, a bit like Leuchtturm. Then you've got bullet journal symbols and dots. Quite useful. I used to use the monthly down the edge, as you saw in the other book, but never truly used any of the other stickers really, so they were never with me when I needed them and stuff. Very interesting. Very interesting. You get one of these in every one, do you? You do. So you get a sticker pack in each of the books, and I'm going to assume that each one of these is probably, I don't know, maybe 3. Depends on how much you use, I suppose. But realistically, I bet 3 of these could probably do you a year. If you're only a light bullet journaler like myself. They feel great. Leuchtturm really do know how to make a great notebook. They really do. They're by far my favourite paper notebook manufacturer. The soft covers just feel great. It's going to be interesting to see if it can survive. Now, whether or not I move to this, because I'm still quite drawn to this as my main planner because of the flexibility and stuff like that I've got. But this could, I guess, because this is my current everyday pocket book, catch-all type book. It's no bigger than that. It's actually smaller, ever so slightly at the top. And this one just holds a field notes catch-all in the back with my pens. So quite easily, this could just be plopped in my pocket, open it up. I've got an A4 piece of paper, jot down my notes, bullet journal in it, and use it. So I think once I've gone through a few of my backlogs of other things, I'll 100% probably give this a go. But for now, I think they're going to end up on the shelf with my other backlog of things. How do you think? Would you use this? Is this something you would use? It's not quite field note size, slightly bigger, but how do you feel about the weird using it in, is it horror landscape portrait? It feels a little bit strange. Don't know how I'd feel about writing up here. You can't really, there's no support there. Whereas if you were writing on your hand in the air, like I do tend to do, maybe that's got more support. I think this deserves a bit of a follow-up, and let me know in the comments if you've used them, how you'd use them, what you'd do. If you'd like a follow-up, if you'd like to see it. I know it's a bit of a tricky one. Most of my subscribers seem to like Traveller's Company and the September Leather notebooks. But I've always been a bullet journal user, and I still use the style in the other books, but let's see how I get on. Thanks a lot. Tiny Phone People.